the greatest wrestling match ever.
He's a moves guy.
It's basically Nitro.
The King of Lions.
2K!
Ready to learn the lyrics to King.
Main event Dewdrop.
Beat Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
We're live, pal. This is Two Marks Pod.
Yes, it is.
It's the worst wrestling podcast you know. Maybe.
I don't know!
I don't know. And today, I'm still a little under the weather. So bear with me. But we're watching ECW. It's Hardcore TV on Peacock, the app, owned by NBC Universal. For us, it is Hardcore TV episode 28, and conveniently on Peacock, it is season 1 episode 28. It aired on October 19th, 1993, and in the description it reads, Tommy Dreamer goes one-on-one against the Tazmaniac. We get to see Tommy Dreamer tonight.
That's cool. Been waiting on that for a minute.
Yeah. I mean, it's still cheesy, babyface, green suspenders, suck my butt. Tommy Dreamer.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm zeroed out. Are you ready to go?
Jesus Christ.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna ignore that just happened. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. If you're not watching along with us, you should be. Again, we're on Peacock. They have a free version, right? Or a cheaper version, something like that.
No, there's no free version of Peacock. I don't. Well, yeah, there is, but I don't think you can watch like this. I think it's just like
With patience, you could.
on the free version. I don't think so.
Well,
I'm
here
not
comes
sure.
the countdown. You already know what it sounds like. 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to try and track this intro because I'm pretty sure we got a promo to go to.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's picking up this music at all, which is hilarious because I have it really loud.
That's good, 'cause, yeah, I don't hear anything.
That's funny. I had a mic right up to it. God damn, this mic is badass.
Isn't it the same mic I have?
Yeah, it's just that I fucking had all the equipments. Anyway, here's Paul Lee.
Well, yeah.
I am going to give to you, miserable, ungrateful people, the all-new Dangerous Alliance.
Oh God.
Championship Wrestling ECW Tag Team.
What?
Never mind, I guess.
What? What? The new Dangerous
Oh, we're getting like
Alliance. Tommy Dreamer. Oh wait, what?
We're getting like a
Huh?
whole pre. Is this not a recap? It's a precap.
What? That's very jarring.
They're trying stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, they're really trying stuff.
Okay, now we're in a backstage, out back of the arena, at a dumpster. Now we're back in the
Now
ring.
we're back in the ring. We're kind of all over the place. Oh, here comes Public Enemy in their Lakers jerseys.
Yeah, he's got a Cowboys hat, a Lakers jersey.
It's a little bit all over the place, but we're here. It's fine.
He's just wearing whatever he could find to wrestle
Oh,
in.
is this for the title, right?
Um,
Or no, or like for the number one contendership, maybe.
Doesn't say on my sheet.
They set
It
this up. I
says-
remember they set it up.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. It just says Pat Tanaka, Paul Diamond versus Public Enemy. There is a tag team title match on the show later on my sheet between Johnny the Hot Body, Tony Stetson, and JT Smith and the Sandman.
You know, I was probably just like, because I knew they set up a couple matches on this show, I was probably just mixing them up in my head, like mashing them together.
Possibly, but this might be for the contendership. Who knows? I don't remember, honestly. Joey Styles is here. I can't really make out what he's saying, though, because I have my TV turned down so that I can,
Yeah.
Because this seems like a more favorable way to do this, where I have my television playing the show and I can use my computer to kind of pull up whatever I need to without looking away too much. So that's how I'm doing this episode.
Yep. We're back in a lockup here. Homeboy in the red and black, he kind of looks like Tito Santana, even though I know he's not. And it's also kind of like the blurry camera.
Yeah.
But he's got a similar haircut, similar facial structure, seemingly. All diamond, I think they said. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not finding much talking points really, so we're just gonna have to watch this wrestling and kind of call the monitor more or less.
Yeah. I
I got
man.
Raw stuff pulled up from the night before this would have aired, but
Okay.
other than that,
Go ahead.
so I've got some dark matches on this list as well, which is not
Go ahead and
always
read the
there.
dark matches for starters, and then we'll hit back on it later.
All right, so the dark matches on Raw are Sabu defeated Scott Taylor. So we've already seen Sabu on ECW, but apparently he's working dark match on Raw.
Wait, say that again.
Uh-huh. Sabu defeated Scott Taylor.
Oh yeah, they might have started working together. I don't know.
Because we've seen Sabu already on ECW, so
Well, actually, hold on.
Nope.
These are super taped, and so is Raw.
well, yes. That's true.
So-
And it's not like, oh, now we have to throw the tape out. So yeah, you got a point there. That's a good thing to bring up. I don't know when Raw would have been taped. I'd have to look at Cage Match, and I'm not really doing that at the moment.
Okay.
But I probably could. I could probably find out.
It's okay. You can continue with what you're doing. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. Mr. Perfect and Tonka defeated the Quebecers, which, if you remember, I'm pretty sure Raven is with the Quebecers. Yep.
Raven's with the Quebecers? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
If
So
you said
it's-
that before, I forgot.
Yeah, I've mentioned it a couple times. That's why I've started reading the Raw results during the ECW thing.
Well, I mean, it's
because-
not like he's going to become Raven on Raw, so.
No, but like it's relevant because it's like, oh, he's over on Raw as Johnny
Yeah.
Polo right now. So he's not even Raven yet. He's Johnny Polo. But yeah, he's at ringside for Jacques and Pierre. losing to Mr. Perfect and Tatanka in a dark match for the tag titles. Razor Ramon defended his Intercontinental Championship against Erwin R. Shyster in a countout in a dark match. And then I guess I'll try to find when this would have been taped, if I can. See if I can figure that out.
These guys have been going. They've been doing stuff. Crossover, pop up, sit out, power bomb. Holy shit, we're doing moves on this show, dude. Fuck it. Let's hit the button. And they're working real good here.
I just search WWF Raw 93 and find no. Okay. Just search Raw and then I'll try to go back to 93 when I get there. That's wrestlers. I want events. Oh my god. Raw.
I think this is taking too long, bud.
Yeah, this website's hard to navigate because it's like a German website. Anyway, sometimes it's hard to figure out what they're trying to mean and what you're trying to mean because it's all like translated stuff.
Paul Diamond has an armbar here, and Homeboy tried to say that he's pulling his hair in the armbar.
That's interesting. Okay. Sure. Apparently we'll get to see Jimmy Snuka on this episode of ECW as well.
Oh boy.
Because he
did lose the title last week.
Yeah, he takes on Chad Austin. I'm pretty sure all this stuff is from the Blood Feast. Blood Fest, Blood Feast, whatever the hell it was called. DDT. And he's seizure selling. And the Lakers break up the pin.
My God.
The NWO Lakers. I don't even remember which YouTuber was it that started doing that as like a gimmick in his game. I don't even know. I don't even remember who it was.
Yeah, like I don't know what you're talking about, but also I've definitely heard of NWO Lakers before.
Yeah, because it was like, it's like a thing from like a 2K thing that a dude did.
I might have seen it in passing then.
Because, yeah. They're in like yellow and like purple and shit. And yeah. It's not NWO Lakers, it's NWO Los Angeles, but he put them in Lakers colors because ha 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 ha. Anyway, that's where that comes from though. It was
So
like
it's just a
2K
gold and
thing.
purple NWO logo?
Yeah, pretty much. But that's where that came from because that was a few years ago and like, yeah. It was like cinematic machinima as hell. I don't remember the YouTuber that did that now. It's gonna bother me. Anyway, big splash from the the Public Enemy Lakers.
By God.
They need to get like some custom made like football jerseys or whatever it is.
Whatever it is they had on Nitro earlier this week.
Well, earlier this week in our world, but later in reality. Just
Man, they
why
keep
do we
showing
do
this
this in
guy
this
in the...
order?
Hey, hang on. They keep showing this blonde dude in the audience, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that it's Mikey Whipwreck.
Could be.
I'm pretty sure it's Mikey Whipwreck.
We already saw 911, but he's just a dude that works for Paul E.
Well, I might have looked at something online recently while I was working on 2K title belts, and looking
Nice.
through the lineages and stuff of the ECW belts.
Yes.
And a certain Mikey Whipwreck might be ECW champion in the sorta near future somehow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Somehow. Like, super
Um,
soon.
like a couple months maybe.
Wow.
Like, okay, so who's champion right now? Shane Douglas?
I believe so.
He might beat Shane Douglas, or he will beat the
Oh.
person after Shane Douglas.
Okay, that's incredible.
No, he's not here yet.
Not. Yeah, I was gonna. God damn it! You beat me to it. Ooh. Anyway,
Man, this tag match is getting some time. Holy shit.
the Public Enemies Lakers is like doing the business. Yeah. Oh my god.
You know they'd be sweating like a motherfucker in that gear too.
Let's see. Debuted under the name Mikey Whipwreck, February 1994. So yeah, because we're in what, October? October. So it's a few months away from his debut. Continued to make appearances as an attachment talent for the next 3 months. Yeah, and then like in May he's winning a different title. And I'm sure after that it's just a step up to the next, to the world title stuff. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure he just kind of wins it as like a clumsy fluke type thing.
yeah. He was named Rookie of the Year by the Wrestling Observer newsletter in '94.
Oh wow.
I seen that on his wiki.
I mean, that's what you get for stealing Steve Austin's finish, right?
I guess, yeah. You get Rookie of the Year, yeah.
I mean, let's pretend like that was before and not after.
Ow. Where's Terry Funk?
Okay, so his title reign's a little further out. Is way further out than I thought, but his debut is soon. And I'm pretty sure that was
Yeah.
him.
Probably was.
So it is 1, 2, 3,
Tanaka.
4, 5 people away. He's the 5th person after, or I think
Not
maybe including Shane.
That, yeah, it's not that far off though, I guess, in the grand scheme of things.
Spoiler for
Oh, the Noggin Knocker.
Oh, did they do it? I wasn't looking.
Yeah.
Paul Diamond and
Hogan.
Pat Tanaka with the double super kicks.
Super kick.
Oh, time!
Anyway, the Noggin Knocker, somewhere Hulk Hogan is like, "Oh, brother, that's good shit."
Yeah, he loves it.
And he's
Oh,
like,
I
"You
don't know what
should
that was, but that was
69
cool
pin
too.
him."
Yeah, he should 69 pin him. Back suplex, is that a finish? Probably not. Kick to the back.
Yep. And we just break up pins casually over and over here at ECW. That's like the second time they've done that. I get why Vince would be like, only do that once a match, because kind of fucking frustrating. It's like they could just do that repeatedly. He's gonna do it again. No, he's not. He didn't get there. But it's like, yeah, why wouldn't you just do that all the time? I don't know.
They said something about the AWA Tag Team Champions. Either they are, or they're challenging, or they have been.
ECW replay. Thigh kick central and a wheel trip. That was pretty impressive.
And we get
Biting.
some replays? And this is pretty cool. Hell yeah, they called that shit.
Yeah, this is pretty innovative for ECW to say the least, yeah. To get replays.
Daddy, we love you. We don't need a TV star or a father, just you. Salvatore Jr. Letters to old Belomo here. Videos of him with his kiddos.
It's crazy. He's just another dude.
Yeah,
That's
he's just a dad here.
man,
Honestly, making him a hell of a sympathetic babyface right now.
kinda. That's wild.
Calling him a
Man.
TV star is hilarious too.
Yeah, I guess so. I never really thought about it that way, but yeah. Yeah. He was enough of a name that one Impractical Jokers guy remembered him. So check that reference off the list of reused references week to week, because I only know so much to say on ECW.
I mean, this is, before either one of us are born, so,
Yeah.
this is supposed to be us live reacting and experiencing
Hey,
stuff for the first time.
there's an alternate reality where like that could be us with Pop Sal Belomo there.
Sure.
You never know.
We were just a couple years older, yeah.
You're
Sal Belomo could have been my dad.
could have
Except I'm not Italian, and he had kids years before I was born. Yeah. The only thing we share in resemblance is body type, brother. Respectfully. Oh, is that Mrs. Belomo? Oh man, they're taking him down. They're taking down Sal Belomo.
This is going really long, actually.
It is going a little long.
For what it
It's
is. For what it is. I'm sorry.
And he waves at the camera with his family and his tropical shirt and his purple hat. Sal Belomo,
Okay.
get well
There we
soon
go.
from
Get
your
well
friends
soon.
at EC fucking W.
Do not
ECW
call
hotline.
number not active.
Do it anyway.
They're
Oh,
like,
look at him, he's
please do
pissed.
not call this random like med clinic that got this number now and ask about where the bodies are buried and shit. Hey, speaking of where the bodies are buried and shit, the Mr. McMahon Netflix doc mentions that for like half a second. Have you got
Okay,
to
so-
that yet?
Yeah, so you said that, and I thought they talked about it a little bit longer than what you said.
Yeah, probably. But I
yeah,
already
I
know
mean-
about it, so it's like, eh.
The doc is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I
No.
can see the story. Here's the thing. I feel like it's having the opposite effect on me as it would a lot of people. So, like,
Right.
I think it's intended to, like, shit on Vince and make you realize, oh, he's a shitty person. And the more I watch it and the more I hear, like, all of the facts and all of the different takes, including Vince's, from his own mouth as a human being,
Yes.
like, I would say that, like, if -10 was what I thought of him as a human being going into this, -9.9 is where I'm at feeling about Vince right now. I actually feel better about him as a human being
Yeah.
because
I
does
feel
that
the
make
same
sense?
way.
Because like
I
I
feel
knew
the same
all of
way.
this
No,
shit.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
knew it
yeah,
all
yeah.
already, so you're not gonna make me feel like worse about him. There's been like one thing they've mentioned so far that I didn't know about, and it
Right.
wasn't even necessarily about him.
Yeah,
So
yeah. He just happens to be the owner of the company with all the fucking shitty things going on in it. Yeah. Sometimes you know, sometimes you don't know. That's just life. Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely still negligence, but anyways, here's Jimmy
Slightly.
Snuka beating up this jobber guy who kind of looks like 1-2-3 Kid.
Is it?
It's
not-
93.
No.
Is he
No.
still running around in '93 and not on the Fed?
Because this is Chad something. Yeah. Stone Cold Chad Austin.
Chad
That's right.
Austin.
We mentioned this already. Yeah. And he's known for his ring name Chad Bowman, though, apparently. I don't know. He's also billed as Pat Patterson Jr. Wait, what?
Oh wow.
He's not related. It doesn't look like. So he's just
Probably
a
not.
goofy fucker. Because he also calls himself Stone Cold Chad Austin. Um,
Wait, it actually
okay.
says Stone Cold?
Yeah, Stone Cold Chad Austin.
Dude literally just powerbombed himself. Did you see that? Jimmy basically
Oh.
did nothing.
Austin was subject to a real life shoot when New Jack intentionally broke his leg with a steel chair. Well, there you go.
Jesus Christ. Gotta love New Jack, I guess.
Yeah,
I need you to call the action or whatever while I make an emergency run to the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, no, the Vince doc. It's basically like, man, look how shitty of a thing this is, and then he's like, it's not that shitty because da 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 da. And I think they want people who aren't like in the wrestling bubble to be like, yeah, it kind of is shitty, which yeah, it kind of is, but like then you get to like hear some of like Vince's backstory and shit, and you're like, oh, he's just really fucked up mentally and hasn't got that fucking checked out and balanced out because he's a workaholic, and yeah, which doesn't excuse the things, but like it makes you go, yeah, he's just a dude with fucked up fucking shit, just like I am, kinda. And yeah. Anyway, here's Jay Sully, which I can kind of hear in the background, so I wonder if the fans can hear him too on the podcast. Oh, now I can't really hear Paul now. So he's starting the New Dangerous Alliance because he's like one of the powers that be in ECW now, I guess. So that's like on screen canon, I guess now. That he kind of is like an important figure behind the scenes here now, I guess. Him and Todd Gordon are the bookers. Um, so obviously he's aligned with Shane Douglas. So Shane Douglas is part of the New Dangerous Alliance. Paul E. Dangerously here. Shane Douglas, there you see him. And he dubbed him the franchise, so there's the beginning of that. Won't be long now before he's grabbing a mic and going, your ass is gonna get franchised. The franchise, Shane Douglas. There you go. It's on the lower third and everything. He's the franchise now. I've heard of the franchise, Shane Douglas, so we're getting into some stuff. My God, pal. Franchise. Look at Paul Heyman though, with like, some longer hair here. Very young Paul Heyman with hat. Crazy. So I'll have to read this shit again, but meanwhile, over on Raw, the actual show, the Steiner brothers defeated Tony DeVito and PJ Walker. Tony DeVito, is he anybody that we know? Nope, not really. PJ Walker, of course, being Peter Polacco who is also Aldo Montoya, who is more relevant to the ECW side of things. He's just incredible. And Paul Heyman has just brought out Sherry Martel. I think normally this would be the part of the episode where I would be pushing buttons like this
Shucky ducky quack quack.
and being kind of like a nuisance and being a little bit of a perv and stuff. Kind of don't have the energy to do all that at the moment, so. Shane Douglas and Sherry Martel are in the Dangerous Alliance, though. By God, that's. I wish they would just show the promo and quit cutting back to Jay Sully. But we're trying stuff. Who else is we gonna get? Paid a lot of money for this contract, apparently. Okay. Sabu, okay. Shane Douglas is like, whoa, why am I in a team with a stable with Sabu? Crazy man with mask and Hannibal Lecter undertones and shit. And that is totally not 911 with the mustache. Not yet, anyway. That comes later. Oh, shit. Paul was giving Shane the business, and Sherry Martel stood up for him. I need to find a Sherry Martel in my life, man.
Is someone about to get fucking franchised?
Yeah, he did dub them the franchise. That actually happened, like, earlier.
I was able to hear everything from far away.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm at least caught up with what you were talking about.
Cool, good. Sabu is here, and he's strapped to a board.
You call it a brawl?
Crazy.
Oh, man. She's cussing him out crazy.
Jesus. I definitely need to find me a Sherry Martel in my life.
This might just lead to a Sabu versus Shane Douglas match.
It could. Probably will.
It might just happen. I might happen to have already seen the ECW title history, as I mentioned, and know who beats Shane Douglas for the title. Spoiler, possibly from 30 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how they keep cutting back to Jay Sully, but they're trying stuff. Especially when you're just showing recaps from your show that already happened, I guess.
I like Jay Sully as a backstage guy. I think he does a good job.
He does okay, yeah.
On commentary and like in the arena on camera was pretty bad. Sharpied, no press allowed, go away on the door.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's some chaos going on in the room.
Uh-oh. Whoa. We can't show you that because we didn't actually book them. There's nobody there. Is that one of those? I'm just guessing.
There is already warring factions in the Dangerous Alliance.
He just created the new Dangerous Alliance. Yeah, what the hell? Maddie is in the house, apparently.
I'm gonna Google this guy, because I do not know anything about him other than the few times we've seen him on this show.
That's half of the time. That's exactly what I get out of Googling people on this damn show, so. What is he? Is he smelling his wrist? He's wearing cologne, I guess? He's like a fancy man gimmick, I guess. When do we get to watch more wrestling? Yeah.
He has his own Twitter.
Oh,
But
does
it looks
he?
like he hasn't been really active for about a year or so.
Yeah.
And then really a couple years before that.
Well, some people just don't like Elon. So.
Understandable.
It is understandable because I've thought about it. Then I'm also like, that's how I keep up with like all my wrestling. So I can't really. I could go to Threads like every other, oh, I hate Elon. I guess I'll go to Threads. But like, let's be honest, Threads is kind of ass.
His real name is Matt DeMatt.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Matt.
use that.
Matt, M-A-T-T. Middle name Day, I guess, or maybe it's his last name is DeMatt. D-E space
Just use
M-A-T-T.
that. Use that as your name on camera. Then that's pretty damn. Like, damn. Anyway, I asked where Terry Funk was, and I wasn't like completely being serious. I was just saying that's the last time I remember giving a shit about this show. And Terry Funk was just on screen, so that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, he won the title literally last week, so it's not like he's been gone a long time.
I guess it's just
I'll say the
I don't
title. He
know.
won the TV title.
These shows just I don't know. It's probably just me, but I just feel like they haven't been much the last handful of times we've watched. But I mean, Tazmaniac's here, Sabu's here, Sandman's still here. Snuka's hanging out a little bit. We just saw him. We've got like a whole ass angle for Sal Balomo being like a dad. It's not like there
Stuff's
isn't
happening.
stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and also it's not like it's not on the rise. We were below sea level.
Hey,
At one point.
they haven't booked Zeus yet, so that's good.
That's true, man. Z Gangsta could
No,
show up.
no
and,
offense to that man, but like he's not. I wouldn't.
Z
He's not
Gangsta
a
could show up
wrestler.
as the muscle for New Jack and Mustafa.
Yeah,
That'd be
could.
some not bad booking, actually.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
yeah,
not
I
good
guess
booking
not.
either.
Not great, but not the worst.
Anyway, so I guess he's not a wrestler. He's just like an on-screen character and is an actor and has done some movies and TV shows. I'm talking about Maddie in the House.
That's cool.
Some like lower-end movies. Something from 2012 even.
Wait, the dude who the actor that does Zeus also was in The Dark Knight? I don't
Yeah,
remember
he's
seeing...
I can literally tell you the scene because you said that and I remember. It's at the end of the movie where Joker has like two boats that are like both rigged to blow, and he's expecting one to blow up the other, and one of them has a bunch of prisoners.
Oh, he's one of the prisoners, isn't he?
He's one of the prisoners. Specifically,
Makes sense.
the warden is about to blow up the other ship, and he's the prisoner that grabs it out of his hand and throws it out the window. Like, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, now that you say that, I can picture it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like the guy as an actor.
Yeah, he's good.
Because everybody obviously knows him from the Friday movies, but...
Which I've never seen. I've only seen clips of. I should watch the Friday movies.
I've seen a couple of them. And then there's one that's like First Sunday or some shit. Anyway, not important. ECW.
Not important. Real quick, I might have seen the first Friday. It was just a really long time ago.
Yeah, you probably did. You probably did. It was just one of those like goofy, not that
Funk
memorable.
is out here. I saw him. Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Somebody just landed on Terry Funk.
Jesus, Sandman
JT
just
Smith.
wiped out. Yeah, and JT Smith.
Ricky Robbins just kicked him in the lower back.
Yeah, he literally just kicked his ass. That's dope.
And Sandman's got the sleeper on Johnny Hotbody in the center. Could we have new tag champs here? Oh no. Oh no! Terry Funk! Terry
That's
Funk
a-
has
that's a
struck
DQ.
the Sandman with a steel chair. Terry Funk and Sandman are gonna go at it apparently. I'm fucking here for this. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, man.
Uh,
Terry Funk officially a heel in ECW, I guess.
I guess so. I
I
had
didn't
the
know he
card
was
in
ever
front
a
of me.
heel in ECW.
I wasn't expecting that. JT Smith is begging Terry Funk off of Sandman. And that leaves us with one match later that
this
week.
week.
Whoa.
I guess that was from night 1, and then this is from night 2, maybe?
Probably.
Or no, he wrestles Sabu night 2, doesn't he?
You're gonna throw in the towel.
I think we should bring out towels as seconds more often, just so it's not so obvious when we throw in the towel.
You mean like right here? Where they're just like shooting the towel, like he's gonna throw in the towel. Look at this. And
Yeah, and then he does. But I'm saying we should do it more often and not do it.
yeah. Oh, he threw it back at him. Yeah, managers should, like, certain managers should just carry a towel to the ring as like
Yeah,
a
and it could be
I
like
need to have this just in case.
This is where he's gonna choke out JT Smith, right, with the towel.
Probably. He's gonna get us thrown off the USA Network, man. I know I make that joke every time someone chokes someone with a gimmick, but
I'm into this heel Terry Funk ECW stuff. I'm into it.
he's like, You're not hardcore, motherfucker. I'll show you hardcore. My hardcore cowboy boots. By God, I was just okay. He's actually taking his boot off and just beating him over the head with it. All right, you motherfucker! I'll show you fucking hardcore. I'm fucking Terry Funk. I've damn near died for this shit. You don't know. You don't know good graps. You don't know chairs. Here's a chair, you motherfucker. Gotta fucking pay the bills. My fucking horse is sick.
Oh, hey, here we go. Tazmaniac and the debuting Tommy Dreamer, who is a body guy at this point.
Who looks like he's like straight out of like Dragon Ball or some shit with his bright ass blue pants.
Yeah, I kind of do. Kind of Dragon
And
Ball
then yellow.
Chippendale.
Yeah. That's gonna be your new gimmick in 2K.
If I put Dragon Ball Chippendale on the thumbnail, do you think that'll be acceptable?
On YouTube, probably not.
Oh, Chippendale's not bad. Like, I'm sure you can YouTube Chippendales.
Oh, you can YouTube all kinds of things that YouTube doesn't like, actually. There's people who skirt around just barely on shit. Yeah.
Flash
you
to
can-
Taz's arm.
You can, speaking of ECW, in a way, I guess, you can find Kelly doing, like, shitty strip teases on ECW in 2010 on YouTube. Not that
10
I
or
would
8?
know. Or
2010
9.
or 2008?
8. Yeah, probably 8. Because by 2009, 10, we're probably cleaning that shit up. Because I'm watching
Yeah.
08 now, and she's a wrestler, so yeah. Probably like 2007, actually. I'm getting my years confused. Yeah, it's probably like 2007. Different time. Boom, boom, different era.
Jungles of Tasmania. Why do the bottoms of Taz's feet look so white? Is he just really calloused, or do you think he had like powder on his feet?
It looks like his feet are dirty.
Yeah, he might have powdered his feet so he could have traction in the ring, though.
Yeah, he
That
probably
makes
did.
sense. Sunset flip, kick out.
This is really like I get that that's why the dude's name is Taz, because like Tasmanian Devil or whatever the fuck. But like this doesn't feel like the wrestler Taz to me. I
He
know that's
wrestles
how
like
he gets
Taz,
the
but he
name.
doesn't look like Taz.
Yeah. Like I know that's where the name Taz comes from, is this gimmick, but like this is not Taz. This is some freak.
I'm sorry. Should we call him Peter?
That's even more cursed though. Like you can't use Taz's shoot name.
I know he's coming to my house right now. We have to end this podcast really quickly.
He's like, brother, you motherfucker, I'll show you some fucking orange.
He's pissed. He's gonna put
holy
me
shit, that's
in a fucking kata hajime, drop me on my head, choke me out, fucking and then drape an orange flag over my dead body.
next you're gonna be talking to me about AEW and you're gonna be like, oh, and then Peter's son Tyler, and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Peter's son Tyler. Yo, he's so mad right now. You gotta shut up. You have to stop talking. Who are
I'm
these
just gonna
fucking
hear a
mocks, bro?
heartbeat in the distance, and he's gonna be standing outside with his arms folded and towel over his head
Oh, dude.
outside my window.
Lightning strikes behind him. Fucking nah. He's got the fucking Kiss gimmick. Fucking War
Okay,
Machine
yeah,
playing.
true. Yeah.
Oh man.
I only really actually know Double Z Taz, which I'm sure people are like, God damn it.
I mean, I've probably seen. Well, no,
I've seen a
probably seen
couple
more than Single Z.
ECW Taz matches, but that's because you've told me, hey, go watch this, and I'm like, I haven't watched much old ECW before this pod, to be honest.
Aren't you glad?
Watching this shit, kinda, because they're
This isn't
working,
half
but
bad.
like,
Yeah.
it's not half bad. This is probably the best match on the show, honestly. Yes, but
I
like,
can't get over how crazy good shape Tommy Dreamer is here. When does this go away? When does this go away? I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I'm genuinely curious.
About
When
the
does he
time
say,
where-
I'm just not gonna fucking... Oh, you know what I bet it is? No. Because I was trying to say, like, maybe steroids weren't illegal yet. And maybe he, like, when the law changed, he might have, like, legitimately said, okay, I'll stop. But I think the law already had it illegal at 93. I'm not sure.
Probably. That's something we can probably find out.
That's literally what I'm doing, so don't fucking cut me off again.
Oh, god damn it.
You do this every
Alright.
time I go to look something
I
up. It drives me crazy.
looked it up. But you do what you need to do there. And Tazmaniac is just used a chair on Tommy Dreamer.
Alright, well, it was 1990, so.
Yep. Oh, and chair necktie. Tommy Dreamer with a receipt.
DDT on the floor.
Tommy Dreamer DDT that he uses a lot. He does have a good DDT.
He hasn't done the ECW chest beat yet, though.
Well, ECW is still Eastern, so
True.
we got to get to where he actually cares about ECW. Which first we have to beat the shit out of him with a cane. Yeah, weird Chippendales Tommy Dreamer is weird.
Man, calling
no,
those Dragon Ball pants was such a good call. It's literally all I can see.
Yep. I think it's the blue and yellow is what really done it, but yeah. Tommy Dreamer going to the top. That shit's not gonna happen for much longer, probably. He's not doing that his whole career. Oh, the balls. That's my balls. And it's relevant. Taz is in the ring. I can make
Northern
that joke.
Lights.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
That's
He's
crazy
still grabbing his
that
nuts.
he used a suplex off the top and that was the finish because, well, we can't talk about it because it's not out yet, but you know. That's crazy.
Taz is the machine, brother.
This match right here being recorded for the pod makes like going back to do that in the other thing worth it now. Great.
I'm
Uh-oh,
sure
wait
he
a minute.
shoot landed on his
Joey.
nuts, by the way.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wait. A fan? Is he getting into it with not Mikey Whipwreck or something? Is that what's going on?
Maybe? They're putting over Philadelphia being the hardcore wrestling city. Potentially.
That's it for the episode, too.
Yep, that's it. So
Oh
there was
my
no
God.
crowd fan thing. But that was ECW, by God. We have
CW. We've pissed off Taz by using his government name.
Dreamer has debuted and lost his first match because Paul loved making Tommy lose. Paul loved making Tommy lose. If it was time for Tommy to win the title, he would lose it 3 more times before he'd finally win it. That was
He is a
Paulie's
good-
booking strategy.
He is a good loser, though.
Yeah, respectfully.
I've been watching, like, when I started watching 08 WWE, I mean, I'm watching it. I've been watching those crappy ECWs, too. And he loses a lot. He's, like, getting set up for a feud at where I'm at now with, like, the new Jack Swagger who just debuted, and he's fighting, like, Mike Knox, and then he still loses that match, and then Swagger just comes back out and also does his finish to him. So, yeah, he loses a lot.
Fucking. The booking community, Jesus Christ. The bookers come up to Tommy and they're like, "Hey, you're going over tonight," and he just goes,
That doesn't work for me.
He's like, no, I insist. I have to.
No, you beat up.
You beat. Yeah, he's the you beat up guy. He really
dumb
is.
as
though.
fuck.
He probably loses even on his pay-per-views for his House of Hardcore. I bet. I would not doubt he books himself to lose. Actually, like,
Yeah.
not doubt it.
I mean, my wife still says fuck Tommy Dreamer ever since the Ric Flair Dark Side, but
Oh
I still
yeah.
think he's a pretty good guy.
What was it that he did? I remember everybody being.
I
pissed
don't.
at Tommy
I
Dreamer.
know what it was, but I don't want to get into it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Probably.
Anyways, that was ECW, Hardcore TV on Peacock.
Oh.
If you have any questions for us, send them to us at 2marksquestions@protonmail.com. You can give us a follow, a like, a subscribe, a 5-star, a comment, whatever floats your boat on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify. And we are 2 Marks Pod, and we are, in fact, desperately out of time.
We're out of time. We gotta go. Now go home and smoke some more crack.